Oh, hi guys. Do you know what DNA profiling is? Well, it is also known as DNA fingerprinting. It is a technique used by scientists to distinguish between individuals of the same species through the use of their DNA sample. It is also used in solving crimes and different medical problems, and is widely used in our society today. But what is DNA profiling in the minds of other people?
DNA profiling could be a useful tool to solve crimes, solve medicine. Although there's some issues on taking the genes of people, I think it's a good way to help solve crimes and to bring more justice to people. Thank you.
What can you say about DNA profiling?
I think that DNA profiling is highly unethical because think about it, they mess with your semen, your blood, your hair. I mean, man, that's mine. Why are you touching that? Seriously. That's all.
And now we're still here at my friend's house. And to know the history of DNA profiling, let's meet her up. Come on. Hey!
Oh, hi! So you now know some facts about DNA profiling, but who is the father of this world-known process that helped many people in solving crimes and many other things? Well, it's none other than Sir Alec Jeffreys. He is the one who invented the DNA profiling in Leicester University at 1985. He was knighted for his well-done work in 1994. And don't you know that the DNA profiling was from the discovery of the PCR, or the polymerase chain reaction. So that's it about the history of DNA profiling.
Thank you. And commonly, DNA profiling has 4 stages.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stages.
And for the first step
is DNA extraction. So, for the DNA extraction, before a DNA profile can be prepared from a human sample, the DNA must be isolated from other organic and non-organic components of the sample.
lab technicians extract DNA from the nucleus of cells found in DNA samples such as human tissue, hair, bone, blood, or fluids.
The next is the sample is washed with chemicals, removing unwanted cellular material. So as you can see, in the washing process, the scientist is pouring liquid nitrogen in the tank. Then, he immersed the tube with the DNA samples for 3 to 5 minutes.
So we shall wait for some minutes then.
Yes.
And now, here is the isolation process. Isolation takes about 1 to 4 hours depending on sample type. So this is the grinder, and then the samples are loaded into the base of the grinder. And then the lid is also placed, and then the knob is screwed. And then we shall adjust the speed and the timer.
So after 4 hours, once the DNA has been extracted from the sample, a number of different techniques can be used to develop a DNA profile. And that was the first step of DNA profiling. Let's now proceed to the second, third, and fourth step of this process. And for the second step, DNA is cut into fragments using restriction enzymes. Each of those cuts DNA at a specific base sequence.
The fragments that are cut by the restriction enzymes are called restriction fragments. There are thousands of restriction fragments of different sizes, since the base sequences being cut may be far apart, which may lead to long fragments, or short apart, which will lead in short fragments.
And for the third step, fragments are separated on the basis of size using a process called gel electrophoresis. And according to the last lesson, gel electrophoresis is used to separate DNA or RNA. Then, DNA are injected into wells and an electric current is applied along the gel.
And for the final stage, which is stage 4, the pattern of fragment distribution is finally analyzed. The results may yield into solving crimes, or you may also find your long-lost mother, long-lost sibling, or you may also identify twins. So that's it for the stages of DNA profiling.
Yay! And for the biological materials that you can use for this process, you can use your hair, your skin, your nails, your saliva, your semen, or even your blood.
So we hope that you learned a lot of things about DNA profiling or DNA fingerprinting.
Yes, and I hope you enjoyed watching our show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Hair.
Commonly, DNA profiling.
I think
They mess with your semen, your blood, your hair. I mean, man, that's mine. Are you even touching that? For science? What are you?